for all you planners out there, you'll be interested to know that the next solar eclipse, we are perfectly positioned right here in Cleveland to get the most beautiful view.
In the path of totality.
Right, which means it's going to completely be blacked out. 318 days and counting now.
That's right, and a total solar eclipse happens when the moon travels between us and the sun during the day, and it completely blacks out the face of the sun like this. Well, we found a group of 5th grade students who made sure that nothing will come between them and their viewing plans on April 8th, 2024. In fact, they went all the way to the school board to make sure of it.
At Nord Middle School in Amherst, end of the year excitement is already here. You could count on one hand the number of school days remaining. And as they look forward to summer, the 5th graders here have a reason to be proud.
We get to miss April 8th for the solar eclipse.
Yep, you heard it right. One more vacation day tacked on next year, thanks to these students who went before the school board to present their case.
I'd invite Cameron, Jude, Sophia, Isabella, Lola, Crosby, Brooklyn, Violet, and Alexander to come on up.
The coming solar eclipse took up a chunk of science class this year. While learning all about it, they also learned the timing of it was problematic. In the afternoon, when kids are wrapping up school or heading home.
We would be in school, and by the time we even got outside to see it, it would just be done already, since it's only gonna last like almost 4 minutes only.
So the kids put their persuasive writing skills to use, crafting letters about why a day off would be better.
We want to see it with our families instead of missing out on it during school dismissal.
A total solar eclipse is a once-in-a-lifetime event, and we should have the day off on April 8th, 2024 to be able to see the extraordinary sight with family and friends.
But we just talked about how, the board makes those decisions and votes on those things, and so it was their job to convince them, to persuade them that not having school on that day would be the best option.
Nerve-wracking? Sure, a little.
It was stressful and all that stuff, but I wasn't the only one going, and that kind of made me feel better.
And at the end of the meeting, a vote.
Aye. Motion passes.
Now, if there ever was a good reason to stay home from school, these students have found it. Along the path of totality.
When I'm older, I want to be a pediatrician, so I need to know my science.
Isn't that great?
There might be a future lawyer in that group too.
So the eclipse peaks at 3:15 in the afternoon on Monday, April 8th, 2024. So
Wow.
literally these kids would be on buses in the chaos of the day, trying to get home and whatnot.
Right.
And now they don't have to worry about it. They can stay home and enjoy the show.
Well, beautiful. That's great. By now, many other school districts have also planned to use April 8th as a day off, but the Amherst 5th graders, they were taking no chances.
I love that.
I do too, and it really teaches them too that
It's a civics lesson.
you can make a difference.
It certainly is.
You write it out, you make it make your case.
I applaud the school board for listening to them and letting them do the presentation.
Yeah, and they did the right thing. I mean, how do you tell them no?
They did the work.
It's a learning experience.
Made great points.
Yeah, good for them. Enjoy it.
So every other kid in the Amherst School District, you owe those 5th graders a thank you.
That's exactly right.